Good day, family. Pastor Willingham here. Got a great word for you this morning. Great word for you this morning. And I want to tell you that you won't always be able to hide. You won't always be able to hide. Um, Sometimes, we're not growing or we're not seeing the success that we want to have because we're hiding um, the gift that God has for us. We're hiding it for whatever reason. We're hiding. And at some point in time, we have to stop hiding what God has given us. We have to stop hiding it. Um, and so I'm looking here at Exodus, second chapter. I'm looking here at the birth of Moses. And it's the story of his mother here. And there went a man of the house of Levi, took a wife of the daughter of Levi. The woman conceived and bare a son. And when she saw that he was a goodly child, she hid him 3 months. And when she could no longer hide him, she took for him an ark of bulrushes and daubed it with slime and pitch and put the child therein. And she laid it in the flags by the river's brink. And so, you know, the parents of Moses were living in a time where um, the enemy had purpose to destroy the male children. And therefore, when the mother of Moses saw this great gift that was Moses, she had to hide him. She had to hide him. And sometimes I think we're living in a world too um, that makes us feel we have to hide who we are, or tells us, that there's some penalty for being who we are. And sometimes we have lived by this. We've lived by hiding our gifting, and we live by hiding who we are in God for fear of people's opinions and for fear of how people will respond to us. And we've gone through our lives hiding our gifting so that we don't upset people, so that we maintain the status quo. And I tell you, you won't always be able to hide. You know, you won't always be able to hide what God has put in you. I know for me as a pastor in the process of it, you know, um, sometimes being uncomfortable initially with what God has put in you, sometimes being initially uncomfortable stepping out, talking about God, because people may not know you in that way, or the real depth of who we are spiritually, people may not know. Um, and so, but we can't go through life continually hiding what God has put in us. At some point, we're going to be brought to a place where we can no longer hide it, and we have to release what it is that we have in the world. As the mother of Moses here, they could no longer hide who he was, and so they had to release it into the world so that Moses could become the great leader that he would become in biblical history. But initially, his life was hidden. His presence was hidden because of the social order. And so I say, don't let the world um, continually cause you to hide who you are. Don't worry about what you think the ramifications might be if you step out in God, because God, like he's done here with the family of Moses, God has given you something great and powerful to be shared with the world, not to be hidden. And so don't hide your gift today. Step out in 2023 and let the gift that God has given you be seen in the world so you can make the change in the world that you're capable of making. And so I invite you again to subscribe to this channel. I thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.